everyone, and welcome to Crossing Kin and the Crossing Kin Garage. I'm Kristen.
And I'm cold. It's December, and it's time. Yes, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, but it's time. Cats and kitties, it's time for the coolest tracks of the season. So let's drop the mic on some of the best Christmas songs of all times. Disclaimer, as always, our opinion. It's our show. It's our opinion. We welcome you to offer some other advice as we go. We appreciate your feedback, and we just hope that you enjoy this edition, this special edition, Christmassy time edition of Crossing Kin.
Today we are going to be counting down 12 of the best Christmas songs in our opinion. Now, on the day this is airing, we are actually only 11 days out from Christmas, so hey! A song a day until Christmas time.
A song a day, just for you, the Crossing Kin family.
No honorable mentions this time around, as since, 12 and not 10.
Kind of defeats the purpose.
Alrighty, I will kick things off with number 12. And at number 12, we have No Place Like Home for the Holidays, the version by Perry Como. We will be sharing, by the way, all of the versions of these songs down in the description below.
We absolutely adore Perry Como. And all of the crooners of that decade. Perry came in on the tail end of the whole Sinatra Bing Dean era. So he was a little bit younger. My age group probably remembers him a little bit better than some of those other classic crooners.
This song is just, it's like a warm hug. It's like a warm hug. There's no place like home for the holidays, and that is very, very, very true.
You envision a hot mug full of your favorite beverage, a fireplace and family, and especially a Christmas tree for this particular one. And for those of you who can't be home for the holidays, those of our troops that are stationed abroad, we thank you very, very much for your sacrifice, and we hope that some of you, many of you, get the opportunity to be home for the holidays in the coming seasons.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all very much. And now, on with the countdown.
And at number 11 is very fitting for today. Baby, it's cold outside.
We know, okay? We're going to say this right now and very quickly. We know the controversy this song has developed over the last couple of years. Context.
Please.
Now, yes, the line about, hey, what's in this drink is a little disconcerting. But that line aside, the context of this song, the woman actually being the one to make the choice to stay or go, back when this came out, that would have been what the heck levels of strange to the folks listening, because at that point in time, the lady was pretty much expected to say, no, sir, no, I'm going home.
Again, context is everything. This song was in the late 40s, early 50s, and if you go back, again...
Made most popular by Dean Martin.
If you go back and you look at the filmography of that time, especially the comedy classics, you will see the context by which this song was written and recorded. Now, yes, there has been some controversy in recent years, and we appreciate everyone's opinions. However, it does not negate the fact that this song is a classic, and it is true to form. It's about a fellow romancing his girl. What more do you need at Christmas time?
Okay, coming in at number 10. This is actually an old song that I didn't hear properly until about 5 years ago. Christmas Waltz, the version by Frank Sinatra.
This is fast becoming my absolute favorite go-to Christmas song. As I've gotten a little bit older, it's a beautiful, beautiful song. Sinatra delivers it, in my opinion, much better than any of the other vast amount of recordings that are out there. You can catch it on SiriusXM's Holiday Traditions quite often, and any of your favorite Christmassy time streaming radio stations, or, just listen to radio. You'll catch it at least one time or another, and if not, go to YouTube and pull up The Christmas Waltz by Frank Sinatra.
This song, it's lovely. Like, it's just a gorgeous kind of wanting to dance in the snow type song. And also, as somebody who actually does know the steps for the waltz, it is a proper waltz. I've counted. did. It's got a proper waltz beat, so well done.
And better yet, it's the time of year when everyone falls in love.
Yes, it's lovely.
And now, coming in, number 9. Now, that you're going to have known of this song. We are talking very specifically, as we go through our countdown, about specific versions of these songs. Now, there are some songs that we would have inserted because they're our favorite songs, but we really didn't like any of the recordings of them. So, this song is Carol of the Bells by David Foster.
There are 11 billion versions of Carol of the Bells, many of which are fantastic, but this version holds a special place in our hearts because...
If you happen to be at Silver Dollar City anytime during this time of the year, it is a massive part of that tree that just completely freaks out at the end of the night. It is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And this Carol of the Bells is just anthemic, and it's just orchestral, and it's just, everything that David Foster has purported in his career to be. From the Olympic Winter Games stuff that he did to this. These are some of the highlights, in my opinion, of David Foster's repertoire, so to speak.
Go check out his entire Christmas album because it's pretty legit.
It's
not
pretty
gonna
good.
Lie.
The Carol of the Bells, however, is the just
Pinnacle.
icing. It's the star on the tree.
It's the star on the tree.
It's
That's
the star on the
perfect. All right, we are just cruising right through. Coming in at number 8. Aw, You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch by Thurl Ravenscroft.
I really kind of hesitated on this one, especially being this high. But there are many, many, many of you who could not do Christmas without the Grinch.
Your grandson included.
My grandson included.
Actually,
yes.
all of your grandchildren included.
Yes, thanks to my lovely other daughter,
The one who hasn't been on this show yet.
who shall not be named as of yet. But for all of you Grinches out there, we know you are celebrating that this one is coming in at number
8.
And Thurl Ravenscroft. If you don't recognize the name, he is known for 2 things.
This.
And they're great! He was the original voice of Tony the Tiger as well in the original Frosted Flakes commercials back in the day.
His amazing, rich bass voice it makes this one of the best villain songs ever.
Absolutely. And it gets in constant rotation at radio and streaming at this time of the year. Number 7, fast becoming a Christmas group classic. I mean, they're just considered a part of many people's Christmas. They're part of our Christmas. They have, I think, 3 Christmas records out.
4. They just released a 4th one, I think.
And they're going to probably release one every year, I would imagine.
They're good at Christmas music.
Not only that, but there's such rich harmonies in Christmas music because its origins, many of the songs are jazz. This group, Pentatonix, lends itself to this genre so very much. Now, we, at number 7, are bringing to you their original song, That's Christmas to Me, which in our opinion it reaches into those classic songs and really just delivers everything that Christmas is to us, as well as the folks in Pentatonix. We've seen these guys twice.
Yes.
Twice in concert. We highly recommend going and seeing them in concert if they swing through your area, especially at Christmas time.
The great thing about this song is that it's not overly produced, which
True.
is a trap that unfortunately Pentatonix has fallen into more and more lately.
Yeah.
But this song, it's literally just the 5 of them with Ooze, Oz, and then Kevin, the beatboxer, has like a little bit of like background wind noise happening. But they all get a solo at one point, and their harmonies just, it melts the heart.
If you happen to be the less than 25% of the population of the world who do not know who Pentatonix are, they're a 5-person a cappella group who have single-handedly brought a cappella back into vogue, so to speak. And they've done it in a lot of ways with their Christmas music. This song specifically, That's Christmas to Me by Pentatonix, number 7.
All right, coming in at number 6, we are actually sticking kind of with a cappella. we have the original song December Song by Peter Hollins. Now, he has two versions of this song. One's orchestral, one is a cappella. I will share both versions down in the description. This song, oh my goodness. Like, I went into this, like, just expecting, kind of a little bit along That's Christmas to Me. This song went and just completely shattered me. It's so beautiful.
If it weren't cold already in the Crossing Ken garage, we'd be feeling a chill because it paints December vividly in a vocal way.
And unlike any of these songs, I should have said this at the out, we're sticking with mostly secular songs, not any of the traditional carols. This song is probably as close to a carol type song as we're getting, because its chorus literally goes, why can't we just hold on to silent nights, holy nights, angels singing lullabies, and it just keeps on going, why can't we hold on to the spirit of Christmas basically throughout the whole year.
Right. Peter Hollins, if you haven't ever discovered him, we highly recommend that you go to YouTube and check out his myriad of videos. He does everything from Disney songs to DreamWorks songs. He partners with some incredible vocal musicians as well in his compendium of work. Peter Hollins, we highly recommend, especially his, for me, a cappella version of Christmas. Very good. Now, while we're stopped for just a second, before we give you the top 5, we just want to say, first of all, we hope that you have a great season. Secondly, we want you to know, here at Crossing Ken, your family, we thank you so much for watching us over the last years. We thank you for subscribing. We've gained subscribers as we've gone through the year, and we really do appreciate it. Put out the word. If you like our videos, put out the word. If you don't like our videos, just don't say anything, okay? So, with that, we also want to tell you that we understand there is a vast amount of extremely good ancient Christmas carols that need to be sung at this time. Kristen referenced Silent Night, Joy to the World, Oh Come All Ye Faithful, and a number of other incredibly deep, theologically good Christmas songs. We will, however, warn you, if I may take this Sunday school moment and share with you, the wise men were not at the manger. Jesus was probably 2 before the wise men showed up. Just wanted to give you that aside. We won't charge you for that one. Now, thus ends our small group time. As appropriate when we're counting down the 12 songs of Christmas, in at number 5, the 12 days of Christmas. Which, if you were to account for inflation, would cost you well over $1 million to give all of these gifts. Go to the internet. People have calculated up what all of this stuff would cost you.
Half of these are birds.
Yeah.
Like, somebody tell me why these birds were so important back in the day when this song was written.
They were good for eating?
I don't want to eat turtle doves.
Well, I don't know. I have no. I guess
the version we're doing.
No, Burl Ives. Burl Ives is a classic. You probably know him as the snowman from Rudolph, the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Burl Ives also, he is come to be known as a Christmas crooner. But if you go back and look at his other works, they're cool too. So again, context. He was a folk song-ish type person, and that really comes out on his 12 Days of Christmas. His version comes in at number 5 on the top 12 songs of Christmas here at the Crossing Ken Garage.
Alright, now if you've been at Crossing Ken for a little while, you've probably been waiting for this song just because, well, you know how much we love Charlie Brown. If you don't believe me, go see where the Charlie Brown Christmas fell on our Christmas in July top 10 Christmas movies. If you don't believe me, just wait.
That's right. If you want more Christmas, go back and check our Christmas in July video.
But the song, Christmas Time Is Here, by Vince
Guaraldi. Vince Guaraldi, and it was sung by a kids choir at that time. A lot of these kids have got to be in their 70s now, just to give you perspective, because A Charlie Brown Christmas is over 50 years old now.
But this song, it's so simple. It's so simple, but so beautiful.
And it's got a great message all the way through.
Gorgeous message.
And every time you hear the opening songs, you're waiting for that
You're
to
waiting
follow
for,
up. You're waiting for Linus and Lucy to follow
Lucy.
up. The song Linus and Lucy to follow up in behind it. And you start thinking images of Snoopy dragging Linus with his blanket and Charlie Brown trying to kick that football and all of the snow and just Charlie Brown Christmas is probably one of the most perfect animated classic films ever made.
I will say this, while the song is beautiful and the lyrics are uplifting, the melody that Vince chose to give it is kind of melancholy.
Yeah, it is.
Which goes along with Charlie Brown's, overall disposition.
His wishy-washiness.
His wishy-washiness.
Absolutely.
Oh, of all the Charlie Browns in the world, he's the Charlie Browniest.
And you can find this on vinyl everywhere now. Green, red, all kinds of collector's vinyl. I highly recommend. Go, and especially if you are into vinyl, as most of the world is now, again, go and get the Charlie Brown Christmas record to add to your collection. There's some great classic, great pressings available on eBay, but some of these newer things are just exquisite in some of their packaging and their colored vinyl and everything like that. But we digress yet again. Number 2. When I was a child, many years ago.
Story time with
Dad. All right. Story time with Randy. We've had small group time, now story time. When I was a smaller child, we had a record player in our house.
I don't doubt it.
It had probably something very similar to this, a compilation of a boatload of great Christmas classics of the 60s. Okay, I was born in the 60s. We're not going to talk about how long ago that was. But anyway, the collection album, the compilation album, was the best-selling stuff at that time because you could get all of these great artists. You didn't have to buy their Christmas record. You could get all of them and their good stuff in one record. Well, one such record happened to have a little song by Leroy Anderson. Mr. Anderson, if you happen to still be alive, do you really hate trumpet players that much? Because your other song is Bugler's Holiday. But I digress yet again. So, Mr. Anderson, thank you for writing another song that the Boston Pops have the most wonderful arrangement of, and that song is the classic Sleigh Ride.
He doesn't like French horn players either.
He does not like French horn players. You must have been a woodwind guy.
That or he was percussions to do the slapstick.
Or strings. Do you hate brass players?
The song is Sleigh Ride.
The song is Sleigh Ride. We prefer the non-wordy song, the instrumental only version of this incredibly great over the river and through the woods kind of song. That we just absolutely adore. It's coming in at number 2, so you can only imagine that this version by the Boston Pops, most of the time directed by Arthur Fiedler, those are the versions that we really like the best. Exquisite director. Ranks up there with John Williams, and just really good stuff. But Sleigh Ride, written by Leroy Anderson, performed by the Boston Pops in its exquisiteness.
All right.
Number 1!
Coming in at number 1.
Wait, before we get started, what do you think is number 1? Yeah, I hate to tell you.
It really shouldn't be a surprise. Coming in at number 1, we have White Christmas, made famous by Bing Crosby. For a while, it held a record, and maybe still does, for the best-selling single.
The best-selling single of all time. However, it is fast either already been breached or getting close to being breached by a song that will never, ever make our list, by Mariah Carey. You know the song.
Yeah, we're not going to sing it. Let's talk about Bing Crosby.
Bing Crosby. Classic crooner incredible. If you don't know Bing Crosby from his film and musical works, please, please, please go to Turner Classic Movies, especially this time of the year. A lot of Bing's works will be on there. He is as gifted an actor as he is a singer. He is just... We love him here at Crossing Ken Garage, and we just can't say enough. We echo the gazillions of people who have bought this song as a single, and there are a ton of people who have done this. We don't want to discount the fact that White Christmas, written by Irving Berlin, is also one of those songs that has been covered a ton. And you probably have your own favorite.
Most recently, Bing kind of got resurrected to do a version of White Christmas with Pentatonix.
Okay.
They took his recording and they provided the background vocals for it, which is something that is strangely becoming a trend with modern pop artists.
Natalie Cole did it with Nat King Cole on the Christmas song as well. But Bing Crosby's White Christmas coming to you as no surprise, but as a very uniquely cool Christmas present for our family here at Crossing Ken. Number 1 on the Crossing Ken 12 Songs of Christmas.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We've come all the way from 12 to 1. What do y'all think? Did we hit all of the best Christmas songs? Probably not. There were probably many, many, many more that we didn't even hit. Although I will say, certain songs have started to become related with Christmas when they are not, in fact, Christmas songs.
That's true.
My favorite things from Sound of Music is not a Christmas song, guys. I'm sorry, but it's true. From all of us here to all of you out there, we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas.
And we hope these songs have provided a little bit more of a variety for your Christmas time playlists.
Thank y'all very, very much, and we will see you again in 2 weeks. It will be after Christmas, but we'll still be kind of kicking with the Christmas spirit here at Crossing Ken, so don't y'all miss it. Thank y'all very much. Bye.
Later.